episode 5,600.
Got a special episode for you today. Well, don't bother calling in.
Yeah, don't call. You can't watch. It's just on this tape. This is all it used to be. We're just going to have to use our wits and saying stuff like this. I'm over here in this little circle like this. A giant circle, a giant square. Look at you.
Yeah.
Here we are, once again into the airplane machines in the mid. Forever. I'm alive.
On recorded mediums.
Yeah, we're on tapes. We're alive. I made it. And I'm alive. You're alive?
Yeah, baby.
Speak for yourself, you know?
I know. I wouldn't, I respect the fact that you respected my ability to answer differently than you on that question.
Are you alive?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
I'm free to say I'm not, right?
Yeah, so this power was on. This monitor was getting the power, so that's,
Yeah, observe. People watching. Look at that blue t-shirt guy in front. He's hunched over a computer trying to figure out why it won't come on.
I don't know. I think it's dead. What do you do when it doesn't even function in the least bit? So now, yeah.
I have to sneeze.
There's other...
Psych. I don't have to sneeze. Just kidding.
There's other computers, in the world.
We don't have that problem. What's wrong with this one?
But this one is not powering on at all. So I don't know what else do I do? I tried to fix it. I changed out the power. That's about it. How are you?
Well, just always getting older and concerned about my health and stuff like that.
Yeah, you're concerned?
Yeah.
Is there something new?
I don't know yet. It's like same old shit sometimes. It's like, what's same old shit about it is I keep thinking it's my heart. I've been decades thinking my heart's in trouble. And so I go to the ER last week and they tell me, well, no sign of it being in trouble now, but we're going to make an appointment with you with the cardiologist and check up on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I was over at the ER.
Which one?
Capital Medical Center.
Yeah. You said, where did you go?
Just feelings of achiness in my elbow, and then the next day my shoulder. And yeah.
That's what they say. You have your left side.
Yep.
But it's going over the whole day.
Yeah. It's like I've had these feelings before, but they don't last as long as they did this time around. Yeah.
And it was an emergency. Did they say like if you're going to have a heart attack, your left side kind of hurts a little bit?
Yeah, I've heard that too. So I think the current information you get, at least on the internet, is like, yeah, it could be either side. There's no specialness about the left anymore.
What changed? Our reality of it, or the...
Just what we know about it, kind of, we got more careful about, the symptoms and stuff like, yeah, your heart could be sending deferred pain to either side, so...
We were ignoring one side?
Yeah.
But you said you're fine?
Yeah.
Well, so what's your emergency?
I said, I feel like I might be having some symptoms of heart problems here. Hello?
Dual ache. I got a dual ache. It's an emergency.
Yeah.
If you're going to have a heart attack, it would be big ache.
Yeah, I think. But, no, it can be small ache. Yeah.
Because, I guess your nervous system doesn't know the importance of it.
Yeah.
To tell you if your heart is strong or otherwise.
Right. Especially if you're diabetic, which I'm not sure I am or not. But diabetic, the algorithm for diagnosing heart attack pains is like, if you're diabetic, any pain could be a sign of it,
And then if I make a lot of pain, I would.
It's like, yeah, any pain.
You feel like you're going to have a heart attack. What do you do? Just go to the doctor.
What?
Go to the doctor.
Go to the doctor.
What else can you do?
Yeah.
Did they do anything?
To treat it or anything? No. No.
Did
They just took tests?
Yeah.
Draw some blood to see if there's a special enzyme in the blood that the heart releases when it's in trouble. There was no sign of that.
No heart enzyme?
Nope.
But yeah, what's the enzyme do? Now I feel a little bit.
I don't know what the enzyme is supposed to do. It's like, is it some sort of neurotransmitter signal, a hormone-like thing that triggers some other organ to kick into action or stop action or something? I don't know. But it just so happens that the heart emits this enzyme when you're having trouble with the heart.
I have an idea.
What? You got some idea to try to fix the damn computer?
It's unplugging it for a while.
All right.
That's always a thing.
A thing.
You know? Unplugging it, leaving it unplugged for a while, and then coming back to it.
Yeah. There could be something to it. Yeah.
For like 5-10 minutes or something.
Some wayward capacitor is way too charged or something. I don't know.
It is the final step in this whole thing. It used to be, for many years, it wasn't even in there, the computer on purpose.
Yeah.
And they cleaned many years ago, and put the computer in there.
Now the computer's here on purpose.
Now the computer is in there, but it's at the very end of everything else. And it's the phones.
Yep.
But you know, you like kind of rely on stuff. Everything kind of moved around. But you know, things start with this. One day there's no work. I have this thought about. I mean, this works with your health as well, though. But it's
somebody should unplug me for a while. Huh?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll reset it.
But like, there's this whole thing where you're like trying to take good care of things or not, so that they'll last longer. Or, you know, so like if I take care of this thing, it'll theoretically last longer.
Right.
And it's like, well, what do you want? You're trying to get this thing to use to last the longest it can, or you're trying to use it up? Like, you have it, you can use it. If you're a Brazilian, you don't need to watch things, but maybe you still should. You know, the slowly degrading possessions and health. And then you're trying to do stuff to keep it going, but maybe you're not. I don't know what I'm doing with the computer, but I'm like, well, maybe it's going to last. How long is this computer going to last? Like, you kind of think it's going to keep lasting.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of not surprised that it just stopped working because it's old.
Well, I guess I always imagined that most of the stuff, the equipment for the show is stuff like dumpster finds and hand-me-downs and free stuff on the free giveaway lists on the internet and shit.
Definitely mostly is.
Yeah.
But
making good use of that stuff nobody else can use anymore.
Yeah. But like if you're trying to keep your health going, if you're running or something, trying to exercise or do something to keep your health alive.
Right, I do that. I take a nightly walk.
And then, you're like, okay, I'm doing this for my health. Like, you don't know day to day how you're feeling. Like, what if you never exercise for your left? You don't feel better right now? Or like later?
Yeah.
Like putting stuff off or what it is. So it always seems like a good idea to do all this stuff, but then there's just no way to know what you are accomplishing or otherwise. You know?
It's too complicated.
Yeah, but it could be. It's like, am I helping? Is it helping or hurting?
Yeah.
Or what?
It's like exercise. Is it wearing my body out sooner by doing it, or is it preserving it by making sure it gets used to a certain extent?
Yeah.
Where do you cross the line from maintenance kind of work on your exercise to destroying kind of work on your exercise?
Some people that smoke, you know, they live forever. And then some people you can just keel over and die and you're really healthy.
Yeah.
It's
complicated.
It's hard to know. Yeah. Or your car, trying to maintain your car.
Yeah.
And to what end though? Sometimes I eat the food. I have like chips, you know, and then I'm like, when do I eat these chips? If I eat these chips now, I'm not gonna have them later. But you know.
But you're really concerned about that. Like, I don't want to disappoint my future self.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, we buy them, we eat them.
Yeah.
So you have them or otherwise.
It's like a test of which way you want to rationalize things.
Yeah. Well,
I want to rationalize eating it now, or I rationalize eating it later.
Yeah. But I can always go out and get more too if I wanted to.
It's like either way is bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, just shut up and eat the damn chips. God damn it.
Then I open the chips, you know, I eat like half the chips.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, do I eat the rest of them soon? Are they going to get old? Now they're open. Do I eat them like right now, or do I wait like a little bit longer? Am I going to get sick?
Yeah.
You never know if you've made the right choice.
Yeah.
About all this stuff. Yeah, I guess I could try to put the computer in. It's been 5 minutes?
5?
I think it's been at least 2.
Yeah.
How long do you wait to power cycle stuff? 2 minutes?
Hard to say.
You just know without knowing.
It's complicated.
If I waited a little bit longer, would it have fixed itself?
Alright. Yes. One more plug-in here. You know, that thing might have a reset button too, associated with its power supply. That might have to be pushed somewhere along there.
It's not turning on.
Yeah, where's the reset button?
Well, I mean, there's like the holding down the power button, right?
Well, that's one kind of reset. But you know, I got some desktop computers at home where like the power supply has a reset button on it that's separate from, say, the power button and stuff like that.
It's plugged right into the wall.
Yeah.
But it is not going.
Yeah, sometimes this reset button is like a tiny button that you gotta use like the tip of a ballpoint pen to push in and stuff.
And it's probably about time for a new one of these. There's a new old one for me.
Yeah.
But then sometimes if I get the coffee and I'm like running low on coffee, I can't not have coffee. Because I'm addicted to coffee.
Okay.
So
you just gotta know that about yourself and play on that. Yeah.
Before I run out of coffee, I get another coffee. So that way
you will get out of the house and drive out to get some more.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm almost out of coffee. I gotta have a backup coffee.
Yeah.
But then it's like, hey, do I get 2 coffees? I get a backup coffee. I'm only getting a backup coffee, and I think they're gonna last. I'm gonna drink it, so I might as well have 2. But then, if I use 2 coffees, or if I have 2 coffees, I open the first one, and then I only have 1 backup coffee now. And then I started doing 2 backup coffees. And now when I run out of the first one, the big one, do I get a second backup coffee? Or do you know what I'm saying? Is this making sense?
Yeah, it's like, how much coffee security do you want?
Yeah, and then like with this computer, it stopped working just now. I never thought it would, but it was like, should I had a backup computer ready? It's like a plan for this? I mean, I don't have a lot of plans. You know, everything usually works out though. When things don't work. it's
not so bad that it's a showstopper. No.
well, yeah, well, it's just looking, but we're not like live on the thing. I don't know who's on the phones, any of that stuff, which happens every once in a while as well. And then we get to just like live for a while. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with it. I told Freddie to come fix it.
That's a Mac.
Yeah. But we'll see. I know there's other computers just like in the other room. So it'll be easy to fix. How was your week?
Well, besides the ER visit, I guess it's okay. Made some progress on some 3D models I was hoping to make progress on, and also progress on my book and the way it's packaged, stuff like that. Gave my book a new title and had to make a new cover and shit like that, but that's all working out fairly well. New title. First, let's say the old title. The old title was Cloxy 17/11.
Yeah,
Very abstract, artsy kind of shit, right?
yeah.
So the new title is Inequality Lamentism, which is more descriptive about what the book is about, and kind of provocatively so.
Is there another code word though?
No. Well,
what's the first word? Cloxy?
Oh, the first title, Cloxy 17/11? Yeah, well, that's not code for anything. I just made that shit up. It's random sounds.
Zimbagodan? This is my new thing. Zimbagodan.
Yep.
What's it about Hayakuba? You know about Hayakuba?
No. Hayakuba.
Hayakuba. Or Hayakuba is like the September 19th for the program.
Yeah.
Like it's our anniversary day thing.
Okay.
We call it Hayakuba. You don't know that's called Hayakuba?
No.
People don't know.
All the years I've been coming on the show off and on, and I never was informed of that.
I don't know if people know, but yeah, we call it Hayakuba, and maybe only me and Freddie and a few others will even know.
Right.
Maybe only me and Freddie. But I made that word up.
It's nice. Good job making a word up and using it for something.
Yeah, I've been using it.
Right on.
But it could be ball.
Right.
Sometimes that is my naming scheme, and I do that as well. And then Freddie, I'm often naming things with Freddie.
Right.
And Freddie's like, hey, you should name this new thing toilet. You know, like a noun.
Yeah.
Like an existing noun.
An existing noun.
Shelf surfer.
Well, for what? Like a proper name of a piece of equipment or something?
Yeah, or
it's like this mixer is called Toilet.
Yeah, or like a band.
Yeah.
Or a creative project title.
Yeah.
And it's like, we could name this thing Toilet Fucker.
Right.
You know? Hey, that's provocative. Right. And we can name it Gitakuwa. That's a whole phenomena.
Which is also something. It's provocative, I guess. It arouses a little bit of curiosity, but probably not enough of the right kind that you want. You know, It's like, well, that's a curious, dumb word. I don't know what it means. Maybe I'll look it up if I'm ever interested, but I'm not really interested.
Yeah. Hayakuba sounds vaguely Japanese to me too. That's why.
Yeah.
The names was just made up.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, I was a bit deliberate in my design of the word. Like, for example, the first Cloxy begins with the letter Q, which is my favorite letter because of the way it's shaped and because it's oddball.
Yeah.
And so I like that letter, and so I began the title of the book with that letter. Because of that. That's all. I like the letter. And then, the second Cloxy is spelled completely differently than the first one. But they sound the same, but they're spelled rather differently. So, the first Cloxy begins with Q, and the second Cloxy begins with K.
Okay, so it's like purposeful obtuse.
Yeah. I did that. Purposeful obtusity. Yeah, but anyway, the new title, Inequality Lamentism.
That's regret?
Yeah, regret.
Lamenting?
Lamenting.
Lamenting is regretting? Is it the same thing, or is it...
Well, no, I don't think the is all that the same, because regretting is like a type of lamenting, but it's lamenting the fact that you did something. It's like, I regret having done that. Whereas lamenting is the broader category of lamenting, that you could be lamenting things that you didn't do, that are other people's fault, or nobody's fault, just stuff that is unpleasant for people. And you can lament that all you want.
Okay. Just bad stuff that happened in the past when you're thinking about it. Yeah?
Well, you could lament anything that is unpleasant. It could be stuff in the past, stuff in the future, or even you can lament the fact that things are gonna be sucky still. You can lament the fact that things are sucky.
Okay.
Anything. It's just unpleasantness that you'd rather not exist. I don't want this unpleasantness to exist, so you'll lament it.
Yeah. You already, if something was happening and you're like, I already regret this.
I just farted. I regret that.
I regret this, but like, it's like going to be in the future though, if you're like,
oh yeah, I just set that boat rolling down the hill, and it's about ready to destroy that village. I already regret the future act coming, yes.
You're calling your spouse, your ex-spouse for emotional support.
Right.
And you're supposed to be not talking to that person specifically, and then you're like, I already regret this, but then you call them anyway.
I regret that I'm going to be addicted to this coffee.
Yeah.
I already regret the fact that I'm gonna behave this way about coffee. Yeah. I know I'm gonna. I can't stop it.
Kind of lament not having this backup to rule. There's one right over there. I mean, we have them at the stores all the time. They usually turn on. Lament.
Yep, lament.
What is it?
Oh, the first word?
The whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing. Inequality lamentism. Yeah, I'm lamenting inequality.
That's a big word.
I don't know. Inequality, well, that's got like some syllables, doesn't it? Inequality. 5-syllable word. Motherfuck. Lamentism. Lamentism. I don't know. Ism is 3.
Lamentism is that it? Is that the dictionary?
Ism.
That's
no, I don't think it is.
The practice of lamenting?
No, I don't think it is. I coined that one myself. I mean, the word lament certainly exists, but with the suffix ism?
It's a philosophy.
Yeah, there you go. It's a philosophy. It's an ideology. It's a worldview.
Oh. Negativity, huh?
No. Negativity. Yeah.
Right.
I'm a very negative person, so my book is going to be very negative, yes.
And specifically about the negative.
Totally, yeah.
Are you going to do anything about it?
Do about the things that I lament? Am I going to do anything about it? Well, you could say that writing the book about it is a kind of doing something about it.
Yeah.
It's like, I lament this, and now that I've told you about this thing that I lament, maybe you will lament it too, and maybe we'll act together to reduce this phenomenon we find so lamentable. Well, that's about it.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything else to offer in terms of an action plan.
Yeah.
So
it kind of reminds me of political climate. Because I never do anything new, I would do anything new, right? You're like, trying to help anybody. So,
we're not volunteering at food shelters, homeless shelters and food kitchens and whatnot.
Yeah. Every time I see the news or hear the news, all it is I go, don't get it!
Right.
And then that's it. So,
your personal distaste for what you see. That's it. It's personal.
But I'm not doing anything about it at all. So that's the only thing
well, I got you beat then. At least I attended a couple of protests.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I went over to the Capitol and for the first couple of protests that we were able to go to. Yeah.
Okay. That was good.
Dang it. I added my body count to the crowd.
Yeah.
That's basically the good of all that, you know. Count me too.
Did you see anything wild there?
Wild?
Wild?
Wild? No.
On the walls?
Just normal protesting. I mean, if the costumes count as wild, some of them were pretty wild, yeah. A lot of people dressed up and stuff as like you know, statues of liberty, crying and stuff, and that kind of thing.
How are you
the final protest that I went to, some people were dressing up in what looked like some factory-made inflatables. Like inflatable dinosaur, inflatable Pink Panther or something, you know.
How do you make crying weed?
Make crying weed?
Like,
how do you spell it?
No, like how do you know that it's crying?
Oh, the Statue of Liberty?
Yeah.
I guess, you know, mascara streaks.
Giant comical tears?
Mascara streaks down the face, that's what I say.
Yeah, is that what it was though?
No, I'm not even sure if that was a costume there, but it was something that seemed so plausible to me as a costume that I said it.
Statue of Liberty. France gave the Statue of Liberty to the U.S.
Yeah.
In like the 1800s or something.
Right.
For some reason.
I don't know why either. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah. It's like, here, have this.
Give me liberty.
I don't want this anymore. Here, you can have our old statue.
Give me liberty.
We'll take it apart.
Justice.
Send it over to you on steamships and pieces, and you'll reassemble it, well, wherever the fuck you want.
Well, I mean, it's on a boat.
What? The Statue of Liberty is not a boat.
It's not on a boat?
On a boat? It's fully assembled?
Well, it's in the water, right? It's like surrounded by water.
Yeah, it is.
And then, does it float? Does it float?
The thing that it's on?
Yeah.
Like that thing up there? I thought it... No, I mean, I imagine of all the opportunities I've ever had to read information about the Statue of Liberty, I don't recall ever seeing mention that the thing was on a floating thing.
It's surrounded by water, right?
Yeah. I don't know what they call that island out there that it's on.
It's on an island?
Yeah, it's an island. I think it's got like a star-shaped concrete base, you know. I've never seen it myself, but...
Is it in the ocean?
No, it's out of New York Harbor. Yeah. It's somewhat protected from ocean turbulence and whatnot.
Puget Sound kind of?
Yeah.
But then, was there an island already there?
Unlikely.
Because I imagine it's only like maybe 20 feet wider around than the Statue of Liberty is.
Yeah, I'd give it a 100-foot extra radius.
Around it?
Yeah. The statue is on top of a base. Yeah. The base is star-shaped. I don't know how many points it is. And the base is like, elevates from the ground like 30 feet or something. And then the ground proceeds away from the base, off into the harbor at some distance as well.
Did they build the
island? No, I don't think so.
The island was already there?
I think they said, that island over there, let's use that. Why not?
I suppose the Statue of Liberty on this island.
Yeah. They put like a boat port, I guess, over there.
Yeah.
Because, why not? If you're going to have people visit the Statue of Liberty, you've got to have a boat port for people to embark on the damn island and walk around the Statue of Liberty and say, ooh, neat thing.
I don't know if people were excited either. That's just like Ghostbusters 2. Well, you go inside of the thing?
Well, I guess people do. Those inspectors who inspect it for structural integrity, and I bet they go inside of it. Yeah. There's like this,
So like keeping it, trying to keep it lasting long?
yeah,
There's some kind of treatment?
there's like, a lattice work of some kind of steel and iron beams and shit inside of it that hold the skin up.
It's made out of copper.
Is it?
Yeah, that's why it's green.
I didn't know it was even green, but
Okay. It's greenish. It's like,
oxidized copper.
yeah. But it stands for liberty.
Right.
Only tired masses.
Right, there's a plaque or something with that all written on it, right?
Yeah. And France is like, hey, you're good at taking in masses, huddled masses.
France said that. They said, we observe, look at you taking in masses.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you a statue that kind of recognizes the fact that you take in masses.
This is a commemorative statue.
Yeah. I can only imagine, like, it's a compliment from France. That's why we gladly accepted it. Yeah.
Well,
this is a compliment. Thanks, France. I'm glad you approve of our taking in masses.
nobody else was taking in masses like that.
Guess not.
I don't know how you get to other countries. People were talking about like immigrating, right? Because I'm like the political climate.
Yeah.
But then like I'm gonna go to Sweden.
Right.
It's like I don't know if they're gonna let you into Sweden. No?
Yeah. I've seen some YouTube videos made by people who specialize in telling you about your options for immigration.
Well, yeah, you looked into it?
Yeah. And they're like saying, some nations are easier than others to get into. Don't just think that because their political climate is the one you happen to like, that they're going to let you in. Just because you say, I want to go. No, you've got to meet some minimum requirements. Some of them are like, yeah, how much money have you got?
Yeah, what are you going to do when you're there?
That's right. How much money have you got? Do you have a job offer at one of the companies already over here?
Yeah.
It's like, we'll let you, if you got like a job offer, you can come over here on a work visa for a while, and then you can apply for actual citizenship here. But, you got to have certain requirements.
Yeah.
So they know that you're not going to be a moocher. It's like welfare people in the USA, like me. Nope, we don't want you. Don't come over. You've been mooching off the USA for a while. Don't come over here and start mooching off of us too. Come on.
Yeah, because I already feel like a societal parasite.
Right, you do. That's why you gotta go to Sweden and parasite them. No, they don't want you to, huh?
Well, maybe at least I'm not helping anything like before, but it can be a parasite if you're part of that. Like as you're using it yourself. I'm using my own thing, so I don't know if I'm a parasite if I'm living in. I'm just using it up anyway. But what is liberty anyway? Freedom? Yeah, people argue about that a lot. The political left and right have very different ideas about what liberty is. I don't even know what it is in the dictionary. Right. I don't know what's the difference between liberty and freedom. Right. I naively think of them as synonyms, but that just means that there's debate about the meaning of both of them. Yeah, but there's got to be some kind of thing. Maybe it's like regret and lamenting. Yeah. There's some overlap, but there's got to be some kind of difference, potentially. But Mr. Vincent was always yelling about his rights. Yeah. But I'm like, why are you thinking this way? It's like, because they're taking away my rights. Well, which rights are you talking about? Well, what do you mean? What do you mean? Those are my rights. Should I be able to identify what I'm pissed about? Those are my rights. You want them to take away your rights? I was like, well, I guess not. Hey, brother.
Yeah, can you name one of the rights? No, they're all...
What are you talking about? I know the rights. I know the freedoms and liberties and all this stuff. I'm taking liberty. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
When you say you're taking liberty or something, what does that mean?
I'm going to take liberty with it.
I'm going to take liberty.
I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna purchase a loaf of bread, and I'm gonna also take the Statue of Liberty home with me.
Yeah.
I'm taking liberty with this bread.
Liberty?
Liberalism.
Liberalism with liberty? The Statue of Liberalism? Well, we don't have the thing, but we have the faith.
We can get messages from the past.
Yeah. That's why these tapes are here. That's why it's so hard here.
What do we got? Three past episodes to see messages from?
Dead Angels Day. Yeah.
Well, Freddie's got all white.
When he does that, and he's got his hair white, it kind of looks like, I don't know, that singer from the 80s. Billy Idol. Or that guy from the Sex Pistols.
Are you dead, Freddy, or angel? Freddy's an angel today. I'm a dead angel today. Yeah, no, I got white shoes. So I'm gonna pull that outfit now.
Dead angel?
No, if I ate a breakfast burrito.
What is he, a bootleg dancer?
Oh, what did you computer today?
Oh, wow.
Don't tell me it's the same one that broke today.
I really think it might be the one, actually. Wow. On its birthday.
It's an inauguration into the show.
I actually think that is this one. I mean,
holy macrofish. Talk about what do they call those? Synchronicities and shit.
Oh, that's, now I'm happy about the computer breaking.
Now I'm happy.
I think that was it. I mean, that was 8 years ago. I mean, like, I'm still doing the same old stuff with the computers, but, they keep moving forward. You know, if you have, like how we're using these VCRs and stuff, and they never age, but like computers are aging, so you like have a computer and then eventually your computer doesn't work anymore.
You haven't experienced VCR failure yet, have you?
I mean,
I have.
There's a lot of failed VCRs. Look up there.
Is that your stack of failed VCRs? All right.
But like with the computers and the phones and stuff, like they keep, they're like mostly made to interact with the network, right? So when they upgrade the network, your machines is no longer function. You know, they're like, hey, your machines are too old. Like you have to get a new one.
Oh, obsolescence.
Yeah, because it's playing obsolescence like with the network. Like think about the Gs, the 5Gs and the 3Gs.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
It stands for generation.
Yeah, for networking.
So it's not even
wireless networking anyway, cell phone shit.
It's not even anything specific that they're changing. We just are moving to the next generation so that the old generations is no longer function.
Oh, the G's in the cell phone and Wi-Fi network are often advanced to produce obsolescence deliberately.
Yeah. So for generation, the G is just for generation. Right. Not even like a bit rate or something, like any kind of tangible number system.
Yeah.
So it's like, this thing don't work anymore. You gotta buy a new thing.
Sounds malevolent to me.
Yeah. Well, they want you to buy all this new stuff, but then they're like, oh, I better buy this new thing because they're coming out with this other new thing. And then what are we doing with it all? Yeah, you can live in that world. But some people, it's just like, it's so ubiquitous, you know?
Yeah. It's a ubiquitous element of their life that they have to upgrade all their electronic shit every 2 years.
Yeah.
It's like, they just accept it. It's like, yeah.
Well, it's also like you pay the plan or something.
Oh,
Paying them.
yeah, you make a subscription for the upgrades
Yeah.
system, and or you don't have to like keep track of it. They'll notify you and show up with a new piece of tech for you. And here
There you go.
it's time for this now.
$5,000 phone.
Yeah.
And then, there's starving people down the street here. This almost scared me. I was walking down the street and there's people in the alley, or like what do you call those things? Like in the doors, like the doorway. This is called the doorway, like where you alcove kind of zone. Yeah.
Alcove zone.
People camp up in there,
Right.
It makes a whole thing. I don't know how you do that. But the thing that today somebody scared me because they were walking by them and they were I don't think they're trying to scare me.
Homeless person humor.
Yeah.
What's the normal that walks by? We'll just go, ha!
I don't know if they were trying to scare me on purpose or if they were just being disturbed mentally and just like saying stuff and happened to walk by at the wrong time.
Ha! Another robot walks by.
Yeah.
I'm not a robot, I'm just a normal.
I'm just a guy. I'm not a robot like those other guys.
not like that one right behind me. Go, at him.
Yeah. People are so concerned about AI. Like AI is gonna take over, but who's gonna work for you? If AI takes the jobs, then who's gonna be? What is everybody gonna do? Who is doing the AI job? Somewhere else. Farming.
Yeah. I gotta start digging troughs to plant my potatoes.
Trough?
Furrows.
Yeah.
Plant my potatoes in the furrows.
I think a trough is above the ground.
Oh.
Kind of device like a horse.
Yeah, which you give horses to drink out of the troughs. Or the thing you piss on. That's a trough. It's above the ground.
So above ground kind of thing.
Yeah.
This is an in the ground trough. That's where you lead the horse to. When you can't make him drink.
Right.
This is a trough.
Right.
You can lead the horse to the trough, but you can't make the horse drink.
That's right.
I think you probably drink the beer.
Motherfucking horse, I give you the option to drink. I recognize that this is just an option for you, so I won't be upset that you're not drinking the water that I made available for you.
Well, the horse doesn't know
That shit, politeness.
They don't know politeness. They don't know that maybe they're not going to have another chance for a while.
Right.
Like, there's this water, drink this water now. Like,
We're at Needle, so we're going to cross the Mojave Desert.
yeah,
Come on, horse, drink up.
what are you doing? I don't want to use this water right now.
Fuck.
We got a plan. Eat your food before you go. I plan that out sometimes. Like, what am I going to eat today? Because sometimes you don't want to eat because you got to eat somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like, can I eat now? Or am I going to be eating on these activities? Am I going to be able to eat when I get there? Well, you don't want to not eat if there's an eating function. Did we look at this? 2021? No, we looked at 2017 or 18. This is 2021. You make it? Goodbye, future. Bye. I did make it. It's us in the past. Right there. Andrew's there. Andrew's got a mask.
I just had a conversation about Jim Morrison versus Van Morrison versus Jim Henston, and me and my friend just confused all of them, but we figured out the right person at the end of the conversation.
Hi, teacher. Jim Morrison.
Right. Back then we had like the same blue hoodie we got on now, I guess.
Yeah, it's been, and this was only 4 years ago.
Yeah. Freddie was in red that day.
You've been wearing that same hat.
Yes, I have. This same hat since, I don't know, it's a couple decades, man. I got it over at the, what do they call that, the Traditions Cafe.
Well, yeah, you bought it one day and then you just wore it every day forever?
Yeah.
You purchased it with money?
I like to say that I'm so proud of that I'd do it again, but I apparently don't need to do it again. And this one's hanging in there.
What kind of hat is that? You saw it there, though.
Yeah.
Well, this is the name of my look for the rest of my life.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. This is what somebody said I look spiritual because of this hat.
Okay.
And I thought to myself, that's kind of okay, I guess, to be expected, except that I don't consider myself spiritual at all. I said to him, I said, I don't think of myself as a spiritual kind of person at all. And he says, well, I can tell you are. You just are. You just are. Now he's going to have a fight with me about it. It's like, you are! You got a hat! You are! You just are! Shut up and accept your spirituality.
Maybe that guy was spiritual. I'm not spiritual either, but I'm not going to accuse me of it. I got these glasses, though. This is so I can look intellectual.
Good job. Good job.
Hey, I'm intellectual now.
You actually just went up 7 points when you put that fucking thing on your head.
Yeah. Now you're spiritual. Yeah, I've been wearing the same clothes for as long as I possibly can. It's kind of like the same thing where I'm trying to save things,
Yeah.
And
I am also, as a poverty person, I wear things till they can't be worn anymore.
Yeah. Well, you have them, you just wear them, and you wear them every day, and then one day you realize it's later on, because we just got into the new year somewhat recently, and when that happens, everybody's looking back into the past. You're like, hey, remember 10 years ago, maybe 20 years ago, look what everybody was doing.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of doing the same thing.
Well, you do that every day on the show with this, messages from the past shit.
Yeah.
It's a start into that. It's not full blown, let's reflect on what the entirety of society and the world was doing. No, not like that.
Well, I want to get this computer working by tomorrow, though, because we get back on the phone and there's nobody here.
Yeah.
But it's nice to do this. Sometimes if I'm on a real roll, I'll ramble for an hour. I've only done it a handful of times. But that's the goal, really, even with some of this tape stuff. But sometimes I can do it. And it's a good feeling. All the clutches of tapes. But here's another one. Another clutch. This is last year.
No, this is this year.
The future is just the past. What is in the future?
What?
What do you have to say to the future? What?
Say that again?
It's a dump truck. We're talking the dump truck and lasagna and Papa Pee-Pee. I got a burrito from a new spot. Is it still there? You ever been to Cincinnati? Well, the sun is setting. It's magic hour. Back to you. Oh, magic hour.
You said the other fella on the phone.
Magic hour? How was it? Oh, it was the weekend. Papa Pee-Pee. Lasagna. Yeah, I don't know when the dump truck ever talking to us. I thought he was just a message guy. That was last year. I guess it was the weekend though, because usually it's nighttime. Because the show happens right in the hours of change, which is 4 till 8. 4 to 10, you know? That's when the, what's it called, the sun changes the most. So in the summertime, we're here in the day all the time, and then in the wintertime, we're here at night all the time.
Yeah.
So at some point when it flips over, then it flips the whole life around.
That's the way it is in the northern hemisphere. It's like 4 to 8.
I like nighttime. So I'm celebrating. I'm trying to kind of cherish this time.
Well, this one lasts forever. It's going to be like in the middle of summer and soon, and it's like daylight outside still. Oh no! It might even be hot. Holy shit! It's hot.
Yeah, it's coming up. All right. So we looked at the last 3. We looked at all these tapes. We do the message of the future.
People may be able to live safe and happy.
You have a dream? You go back to
peaceful
Canada?
lives.
Bye, future. This one I went to Yummy Panda.
Right.
Out in Lacey. Oh, this one was also MLK Day. Did you?
MLK Day?
Yeah.
Nope. I didn't observe it or know that or anything.
You didn't bludgeon a white person?
No. That would have been easy, though. I could have just taken it out on myself.
Bludgeon yourself.
Bang my head on with a hammer or something. How about you? Did you
bludgeon a white person? I had the day off.
Had I had time to kill, you could have bludgeoned a white person.
Could have. I regret. I lament it.
Damn it.
I lament my lack of violence.
Right.
I guess he was all about non-violence. You know? I'm okay.
Right.
That was his whole thing. But I think they picked him for the schools to placate the masses. You know? Because of non-violence.
Right.
So he was
It's like, well, listen to the black liberation thing as long as it's passive.
Yeah. So they picked him. He's like, this is the non-violent guy.
Yeah.
So they decided to have him be the school guy. Whoa!
What's that?
Where'd it go?
It's on me?
Yeah, what is that? It's on
Paper airplane, baby.
PK? 7:30 movie tonight? Oh, it's a note.
Right.
Okay, so there is a movie tonight, I guess.
Yeah, sometimes after the show on Tuesday, Kenny and I will both go over and watch the movie.
That was weird.
PK. No, I didn't catch who that was. I mean, I would hope it was like Freddie responding quickly to your help with the computer kind of thing.
Help me. I don't know who it was, but now it's here.
Yeah. Oh, that funky airplane whiteboard.
It's made out of, yeah. So, vacation a little bit, I think, because, should have, I mean, they're not going to advocate for more, extreme philosophies or anything. But, it's better than nothing. Yesterday. And I had the day off, which is the best part of it for me. Thanks, Martin Luther King Jr. for giving me a day off from being a cog.
He's like, in his grave, going like, "You're welcome. You're welcome, Kenny. I was famous and notable to historians just for you."
Yeah.
He had a dream.
And like from the time when all that went down, and then when I was in school learning about it, to now, it's about the same amount of time. So like me learning about it in elementary school, right in the middle of the timeline of it all happening.
Then next month there's like, is there like President's Day next month? Like the one before my birthday is like the 12th? Is that President's Day?
I don't know. Is it President's Day? What do you do for President's Day? Celebrate all the presidents?
I just remember looking at the calendar one year, many years ago, and thinking, hey, my birthday is between two holidays. Like, one is President's Day and the other is Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm. You want to dress up and have a party? You should have a party.
A party?
That's President's Day and Valentine's Day combined themed.
Right. Presidents in Love.
Both of them.
Presidents in Love Day, right in the middle.
You just wear.
And it's my birthday. My birthday is Presidents in Love Day.
I mean, they overlap because what's the colors of Valentine's Day is red and white, right?
I don't know. I've never tried to figure that out.
You never try. I mean, you don't need to eat something you can feel.
I can feel it. Valentine's Day. What are your colors? Let me just tune into that vibe and feel it. It's red and white. I felt that.
It was red and white,
I figure red is definitely one of the colors if there's many. I just didn't know there was another one called white.
You need two colors. You can't have one.
You need two.
Two colors that makes a scheme. One color is one
color is a theme. Two colors is a scheme.
But President's Day, red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
okay, you're saying they got overlapping colors. There they are.
Yeah.
Red and white are overlapping.
Yeah,
for both of them. Presidents in Love Day.
Nice. Be the theme of your birthday party.
Yeah.
And what do you do for it? It's like, I don't know, but this is your theme. Like, what's the theme? Oh, it's Valentine's Day and President's Day combined. And you don't do anything, and then...
Yeah.
Well, you do a theme.
This February... My birthday will be on Friday, it'll be a bad luck birthday. All right.
Friday's bad luck? Because you're 13?
Yeah, Friday 13. I hear it tell that's bad luck.
You probably had a lot of those.
Yeah, a few here and there. Yeah.
Wait, you every 7 years? How does that work?
I don't know. Never tried to figure it out.
There's something with... Well, emergency vehicle. There's some kind of thing where like you can use the same calendars from a certain amount of years ago.
Right.
I don't know what year that is.
I remember trying to figure that out once because I was like going through my collection of old flyers for events that I managed to collect a lot of, right? So I'm trying to figure out what year these flyers were from, and they say things like June 12th, Thursday, you know? And it's like, but what year was that? You know, June 12th on a Thursday. And so you go back into the history and you say, it was... so they got these calendars that run back that far.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to see on which year June 12th was a Thursday.
You gotta put flyers on that. Well, put years on your flyers.
It'd make my job easier.
Well, because they're gonna live, everything's gonna live way longer into the future than it's gonna be when it's happening.
Yeah.
Did we do the message in the future?
No.
Because the show's almost over. We queued it though.
You queued it. That's right.
Future, it's us, the past. The computer stopped working today, but it fixed itself because it was the same day that we got it 8 years ago. But it's the future.
So we think.
Yeah. Well, that's the story we're with.
Nice.
You lied by future. That's my official narrative. Sometimes
you're like some presidential administration or something.
Yeah.
Jumping the gun, sticking with it.
Yeah,
but tomorrow we'll find out it was some other fucking computer we were talking about.
Nope.
Instead, we'll contradict your story, but you're sticking with it.
One time I saw a dead guy. I was driving around, I saw a dead guy on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And I was with somebody else, and I was like, hey, we saw a dead guy on the side of the road. And this person said, we didn't know if they were dead. You just said they were dead.
Taking a nap.
And then you decided they were dead, and then you kept talking about it. And now you're saying it again. Yeah, well, that was my narrative. Now you're ruining it again. But you was dead. Doubling down again. All right, we made it.
All right.
Without the computers. Wow.
Thanks for doubling down today.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for watching. It's Tuesday. We're on GCC, on 22, 11:30 Check it out. Yeah, YDHWM on YouTube.
Stop eating. Kenny, stop chewing. Spit it out and say your damn goodbyes.
YDHWM.com. So life is a good song maker at GCC. The band is really proud of social books, 4-star radio, slash.com. The band is the baby of non-Washington, Washington, thank you. So, John, where are you? Call me. Oh, yeah, dog. Whoa.
And that's it.